am Jadeline Halbana Almonicar from grade 12 DSW. Today, I'll be interviewing at least 5 vloggers to find out why they engage in vlogging and what they say as the pros and cons of the journey. Stay with me as we dive into their stories and insights.
Good afternoon, ma'am. My first question is, why did you engage in vlogging?
First, way back Feb, nag-undergo ko health issues. And then during that time, I am trying to look for other ways where I can divert my attention from my pain and that's the reason why I was able to do vlogging. But actually, I was not thinking about it. It's just that I was uploading. And then there was a time that somebody suggested that it can be a digital creator. And then it continued. So first it was the health issues, and then secondly was the storage of my phone. So limited ang storage, that's why we're able to decide. Another thing is stress outlet. Siguro ang siya main reasons. But the rest, kay pakapin na sa bubot kwarta. Now, money. So most likely you want to earn, especially you are earning dollars. So like for example, you are already monetized, you can earn cents from pictures you're posting, or maybe if palaron, you can have your reels be viewed in a different way, and it will be having a lot of money. Money, health, and stress outlet.
And my second question, ma'am, is what do you consider as the pros and cons of vlogging?
Pros, let's start with the advantages. First, you can save storage on your phone. There's no need for you to buy anything like an iCloud. So you can create a digital diary instead. So leaving footprints digitally, so it can save space from your phone. At the same time, memories. So it's easier for you to go back to your memories once it was saved already online, since you can just create albums and it can store a lot. So another pros, you can earn. You can earn while you are doing digital footprints. And at the same time, you can inspire other people. You can inspire, you can show them how simple your life can be, or how mundane, how you were able to survive all throughout the difficulties. So your life will become an inspiration. And at the same time, you feel that you are being heard. You will be heard from a different walks of life. You will notice that there will be a lot of people as well that will support you, that you were thinking that they will be supporting you. And at the same time, it can also, in some positive ways, it can also change people's idea and opinion about you. They will see, oh, she's also doing this, she's very normal. We teachers, we tend also to overshare. That's the cons. First is the oversharing, and of course, we are letting other people check our private lives. Our privacy is also compromised. So we are sharing 13 seconds, but they are judging your whole life. So that's one of the cons. And another thing, you will have a negative or pessimistic side of you that you're not aware of. You will think that your content may not inspire others, or it may hurt other people, and you will also maybe it's the pros and the cons, because you will be thinking that maybe you need to change something in order for you to go back to the track of being an inspiration instead of being the source of negativity, because others will compare their lives to your lives and it will affect them negatively. So in the pros and the cons, it is considered as well as negative and positive. Consistency. It's hard to maintain, especially if you're not a fan of social media. It's hard to maintain your social world. You tend to forget that you have responsibility to provide contents because you are already on the vlogging stage. But later on, the inconsistency will also create a negative impact to your contents, to your viewers, and then you will just realize that you don't need to continuously posting because it feels like nobody's watching anymore. That is because the inconsistency of your content was also visible. It depends on the views that you are receiving. So far, that's all the pros and cons.
Okay, ma'am. And what advice would you give to someone who wants to start vlogging?
Advice. Actually, if you're not very confident to do it, do not do it. Because it will take so much of your time. And at the same time, you will be affected no matter you deny it. You will be affected about the opinions of others. And it's so hard to come out to that stereotypes. So if you're not ready, do not try it yet. But if you're confident that you can inspire, you can be an example. Why not? You can start as early as possible so that you can also enjoy the fruit of your consistency in creating contents. But if you cannot manage your time properly, might as well you serve one master at a time. So because you cannot serve one master you cannot serve too many masters. Especially if you're a student, you have a lot of responsibility, studying, projects, deadlines to meet, organizations to attend to, meetings. So I believe content creation is not limited to us, but it is open for everyone. But you need to assess yourself first. So if you know already yourself, if you're not suicidal, if you're not pessimistic, and if you cannot provide negative impact to the world, you start now. But if you believe that you're also one of the problems of the world, just keep quiet. Yes, keep quiet and then try to observe first. Your moment or your time will come. That's all.
And my first question, sir, what inspired you to start vlogging?
Okay, so first and foremost, I entered this career, this vlogging, because I was inspired by someone also who is a blogger also in our island. Because when the time that I saw his video, I got so inspired and so amazed. I enjoyed because that's a funny video. And then that's the reason why I also started doing vlogging. And then I also noticed that there are bloggers who posted their earnings in Facebook, which I think that their videos earn something amount of money in the Facebook. So that inspired me to do vlogging, because in vlogging we can earn something from our videos through the views of followers.
What do you enjoy most about being a vlogger?
I enjoy being a vlogger. I enjoy most in making content because when I do content, when I make content, my skills of creativity, my skills on thinking in the best content, what my audience will like most, will be enhanced, will be developed, and I also fun of doing funny content and enjoyable, because nowadays in our country most of the viewers are really fan of those funny videos, because maybe some of the viewers are suffering from troubles and difficulties in life. That's why they are able to enjoy watching funny videos. That's the lens, or that's the focus of my content.
Last question, sir. What are the biggest challenges you face as a vlogger?
So the biggest challenges that I face as a vlogger is that when I look at my video, from time to time I look at the video and I have these little views, and then I really think of asking myself what is lacking in a certain video that the viewers don't like it. Second is when I read some of the comments of some of my viewers, which are very hurtful. Sometimes it will bash you with regards to my content, because there are some content that people don't like it. So you cannot please everybody. So that's why I'm looking forward and looking all the time on the best content that my audience will be enjoyed. So I am basing on the audience rhythm, the audience graph, so that I may going to adjust what is my content fitted to my audience.
Okay, sir. That's all, sir. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So, good evening, ma'am. My first question is, what inspired you to start vlogging?
Okay, so first and foremost, I'd like to say that what I did was not an intention of do vlogging. It was just merely a simple type of social media posting. It was that time. It was the rise of vlogging. Many of us here in the island did vlogging, and then I remember it was February 14. It was Valentine's Day, where I just out of nowhere I posted a funny video of myself wearing that Filipiniana attire, red Filipiniana attire during Valentine's Day. I made fun of myself, and then I posted that video. I never thought I gained more viewers. Yes, and fortunately, when I checked my account, I found that there were many people who were able to view that video, and then I was so overwhelmed. So from that day on, I started to think that maybe I can post some more fun videos, because that's what people see me as a person. I'm just a funny person. So the next day I posted another funny videos, and then so on and so forth. So and aside from that, aside from being overwhelmed by the number of views I gained from the audience where I posted my first video, the second reason why I started posting on social media, especially on my Facebook account, is because my husband at that time was in Manila. He was working in there, and then after school, when I go back home, after taking care of everything in the house, after cooking and taking care of my children, I always have that time of thinking about what my husband is doing. I am worrying, so I was thinking maybe instead of worrying, why not go on social media and then post some funny videos, and then do engagement. So I think that's the only two reasons why I started to do it.
Okay, ma'am. What do you consider as the pros and cons of vlogging?
Okay, so let's start with the pros. So as I mentioned earlier that whenever I post a video, whenever I post a video, I am always overwhelmed with the number of views I gain from the audience. So it feels so good that people are happy. You are able to make people happy with what you are doing. And then the second one is you have the chance to express yourselves, connect to other people as well in a good way. Yes. And then the cons, I'm going to mention here the cons. These cons are the reason why I ended my journey in social media posting, or you said vlogging. The first cons is that I said right that I wanted to lessen my time of worrying about my husband. But when I started posting my videos, I was overwhelmed, right? And posting some videos, it's not only about like you can easily post. You have to make some like what subject you are going to post on social media. So it gives you it requires time, effort, and you need to think of everything. Every possible video that you have to post, it has to be positive or should give a positive impact to the audience. So I'm a teacher, and probably after school, after taking care of my kids, sometimes it feels me like it gives me burden to think of, oh my gosh, what I'm going to post this time, because I'm done posting some funny videos. Maybe people are maybe they are bored of repeated videos, the same content. So I was thinking like maybe I should stop, because I think I'm not doing it right. And the second one is whenever you post some serious videos, you don't get, the attention of the audience. So they want you to be, you started to be fun, so you have to end like fun. But I am a teacher, so after I posted some funny videos and making fun of myself, I realized that whenever I go to school, I don't feel that the students are seeing me as a teacher. They are seeing me as a content creator or a vlogger who posts, who makes fun of herself. So I started to I contemplated. I thought of maybe I should stop, because the students are not having their limitations towards me. I want them to to show me respect, because sometimes the students will say, oh ma'am, inagyapin kami sa iyong mga video, si ma'am nangugas, si ma'am kwan, like that. So you know what, so, at some point I thought of maybe I was not doing it right. Maybe it's good that other people you're giving like good vibes to people, but to some other audiences like your students, it's not good for a student to see their teacher making fun of herself. So I decided to end it, and that is the one of the cons that I vlogging.
What advice will you give to someone who wants to start vlogging?
Okay. First, do not start it if you cannot finish it. Yes. These days, as you can see on social media, content creators who had like jobs before and then joined the vlogging industry, they quit their previous job because for you to earn, because in vlogging you can earn, and you can earn really a lot if you really give much time and effort. So if you need to vlog for a lifetime, you have to consider yourself, like, are you ready? You have to ask yourself, am I into it? Am I ready to be part of this industry? Because sometimes our life should be not an open book. Yes, we need peace. In social media, we don't have peace, and that is one of the cons also. I have not mentioned earlier. You need peace. Sometimes in social media, most especially to students, it is not advisable for students to engage in vlogging, because aside from being some random negative subjects on social media, that will play a really bad influence in your mind, which can affect yourself, maybe not today or maybe in the future. So to aspiring vloggers, before you join, make sure that you are ready for it, and make sure that whenever you are in it, you balance your time. Yes, personal and vlogging time. Yes.
My first question is, how did you first get into creating content?
From the start, I am afraid of showing my face on the social media, but one of my co-teacher encouraged me to get into content or content creator or vlogging, because according to him, there is money on that. We can earn money according to him. So that's why I get into vlogging. I'm trying.
Okay. Then my second question, sir, is what do you consider as the pros and cons of vlogging?
So for me, as a new vlogger or content creator, the pros of this is you can earn, or you can gather some friends from far places, and there are a lot of information you can get from this. And the cons of this is it is disturbing in my works. I'm a teacher. This is only a part-time. This takes time, because from engaging so that you can get more views, it takes time that really disturb my work.
Okay, sir, then my last question is, what advice would you give to someone who wants to start vlogging?
So for those who want to start vlogging, or if there are some viewers here, so want to try, my advice is go on, just proceed, just continue, and I encourage you to get in and involve, because you can earn money from this, and this is the time for social media. Go on.
So, sir, thank you so much. Then, ma'am, my first question is, what inspired you to start vlogging?
I never expected to become really a content creator, but when I was assigned in Bantayan as my first working station, so homesick hit harder on me because I am away from my children. So that time, I just think that creating content as my stress reliever. And then later on, so my account got monetized, really, and then that's the time na nagpuno-puno ko yung content. Like, sayaw na ko, mag-flex ko sa akon mga items sa tindahan.
What do you consider as the pros and cons of vlogging?
For me, the pros is that I can share positivity to the viewers, especially to those who experience what I had experienced, like homesick, especially those mother who are working away from their children, and then I can sell some items of my store that online. And the negative are una kay makaginyod kay mga bashers. So sometimes you are thinking na positive to imo gi-share but ang receive sa mga viewers is negative. So amo na usahay nga napakauna-una ka hindi na lang ko continue. But mahimo mangyapon na sila nga positive sa imo inventory kay mga encourage makatag sa imo ikadasi.
And my last question, ma'am, is what advice would you give to someone who wants to start vlogging?
To all who are thinking to start vlogging, so vlogging or creating content is not that easy as that. Kay damo kay dapat i-consider, but if the time come na maka-start na kamo, please continue lang and then never mind the bashers. Continue your goal in vlogging. As of today, ang vlogging is another source of income.
That's all, ma'am. Thank you.